One of the biggest political stories ever, right here. This is jaw dropping. The Washington Post exposes that the Secret Service appointed by Biden weren't even the Secret Service at all. They weren't even the real Secret Service, y'all. Check out this video right here from Benny Johnson, who does a phenomenal job reporting this story. This is awesome. You've got to check this out.
2024 election cycle dropped, and it blew my mind, for lack of a better term. Donald Trump shot in the head. Why did it happen? Now we know. The lies are crumbling, and if you felt an energy shift recently, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The corporate media have been loosed on their masters, and it is incredible as the corporate media attack the lies of the Secret Service and the Department of Homeland Security that oversees it in what will be the greatest scandal since Watergate or probably ever in American political history. The Secret Service cover-up of this moment right here when a president got shot in the head and another great American patriot, Corey Compantore, was killed, along with three other people being shot at this rally. Now, you've seen this photo, of course, Donald Trump raising his fist majestically, triumphantly, defiantly. But have you seen behind the photo? Did you ever see this photo of whoever the F this is on their train, a secret, special Make-A-Wish Secret Service agent? Whatever the hell is going on here, ladies and gentlemen, it's not protecting the president. It's literally using Donald Trump as a human shield. And maybe that's what they intended. And now we know exactly why the lady Ghostbusters here of Secret Service agents were deployed to protect President Trump. Perhaps you'll notice a slightly different group of individuals, all male, all 6'5" or taller, protecting Donald Trump at the Republican convention. Well, why would that be? Now we have the answer. Yeah, if you notice a slight difference between this guy who protected Donald Trump, this sniper who protected Donald Trump, and this person who is incapable of holding a weapon or holstering a weapon, who the internet has lovingly labeled Melissa McCarthy. Again, Lady Ghostbusters is a perfect allegory. We now know. So this was the news that broke late on Friday. Josh Hawley, a senator, very powerful senator, said that a whistleblower from the Secret Service said that Trump's detail on Saturday were not actually Secret Service agents, that Secret Service agents were not deployed with Trump. In fact, and I'll read you just this part right down here, in addition, whistleblower allegations suggest that the majority of DHS officials were not, in fact, U.S. Secret Service agents, but instead were drawn from the Department's Homeland Security Investigations Unit. Concerning, given that the Homeland Security Investigations units are unfamiliar with standard protocol typically used in these types of events, according to the allegations. Oh, my goodness. So they let a bunch of people go LARPing as Secret Service agents. They let a bunch of people who look like this leave their desk jobs, put on a little badge, put on a little suit, and put on their sunglasses and pretend to be Secret Service agents. Was this all a setup to get President Trump killed? I mean, listen, again, it's just a quote that Elon Musk says, at some point, gross incompetence is negligence. It is malevolence. Gross incompetence is indistinguishable from actual malevolence. At some point, stupidity gets people killed is the point. And now we know. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, right here on your screen. The most important article in America right now, the Washington Post, of all places. The Washington Post has confirmed that Secret Service agents on Donald Trump's detail have been begging on their hands and knees for more protection for President Trump for over 2 years. And Joe Biden's appointees have refused flatly. This action is what directly led to President Trump being shot in the head and innocent Americans being shot and killed. They have blood on their hands. Okay, let's read the article This is bombshell stuff, and then we're going to talk about the implications in just a moment. Secret Service said to have denied requests for security at Trump, for more security at Trump events. Top officials repeatedly rejected requests for Trump security detail for more manpower and gear. Events before attempted assassination, at times citing lack of resources, people familiar said. Oh, really? Interesting. Top officials, the U.S. Secret Service repeatedly denied requests for additional resources and personnel sought by Donald Trump's security detail in the 2 years leading up to the attempted assassination attempt in Pennsylvania, according to 4 people familiar with the requests. Agents charged with protecting the former president requested magnetometers, metal detectors, right? More agents to screen attendees at sporting events and other large public gatherings that Trump attended, like speeches in the middle of a field in Pennsylvania, as well as additional snipers and specialty teams and at other outdoor events, said people who spoke on the condition of anonymity to describe sensitive security discussions. The requests had not been previously reported, were sometimes denied by senior officials at the agency who cited various reasons, including a lack of resources at the agency, who long suffered staffing shortages. Those rejections in response to requests were several times made in writing, led to long-standing tensions that pitted Trump and his top aides and security detail against Secret Service leadership, as Trump advisors privately fretted that the vaunted security agency was not doing enough to protect the former president. The Secret Service, after initially denying turning down requests for additional security, is now acknowledging some may have been rejected. The revelation comes as agency veterans say the organization has been forced to make difficult decisions amid competing demands and a growing list of protectees and limited funding. A gunman was able to fire off 7 rounds from an AR-15 style rifle at the rooftop from about 150 yards of former president last Saturday. Trump was injured, as were 2 others. A man in the crowd was killed. The agency has been under scrutiny over security lapses at the rally. Trump's advisors' anger deepened after the agency spokesman publicly denied that any request for additional security lodged by Trump or his detail had ever been rejected. Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle, who had been under pressure to resign security labs, had repeated that denial in a meeting with Trump campaign leadership in Wisconsin, people familiar say. The assertion that the members of the former president's security team, this is very important, is categorically and absolutely false, said Anthony Giuliani, a spokesman for the Secret Service. After receiving detailed questions from the Washington Post, Giuliani said the agency had learned new information indicating the agency's headquarters may have in fact denied some requests of additional security for Trump's detail and was reviewing documentation to understand the specific interactions better. Secret Service has a vast, challenging, and intricate mission. How the turntables turn. Every day we work in a dynamic threat environment to ensure protectees are safe and secure across multiple threats, travel, and other difficult environments. We expect comprehensive and layered strategy and balanced personnel, blah, blah, blah. In response to a request for comment, a spokesperson for the Trump campaign referred to a statement Trump posted on Truth Social, praising his Secret Service detail, probably because this reporting is hitting right now in the middle of the weekend and is going to send shockwaves through all of Washington, D.C. So here's 2 or 3 like massive takeaways. 1, they lied. These effers lied. So this is this Secret Service spokesperson. How's this guy the spokesperson for the Secret Service? Really? Dude, what this agency really does need to clean house. And here's the quote: an untrue assertion that members of the former president's team requested additional security. Well, now that's been blown out of the water. The person in charge of Secret Service, Secretary Mayorkas, who has been impeached by the House of Representatives, went on TV and lied again after stating and seeing this true reporting from a Congress.
Sources telling me that there have been repeated requests for stronger Secret Service protection for President Trump denied by Secretary Mayorkas. Your department has already pushed back on that, calling that absolutely false, but he is putting this on you. Can you respond to that, please?
Well, that's a baseless and irresponsible statement, and is one that is unequivocally false.
Hey, Republican senators, there's literally a Mayorkas impeachment sitting in your chamber. Why don't you shut up and shut everything down until it's done? Shut down the entire Senate until you get Secretary Mayorkas impeached. or get a vote on the record as to who's going to defend this evil monster. These people are monsters. They decided through active malevolence to lie to the American people and then to use DEI, Secret Service, in order to effectively make Donald Trump as unsecure as possible. Now, again, do I have evidence that there is a direct government plot here? I don't need it. This is all the evidence that I need. The video that you are looking at right now on your screen is all the evidence I need. These lies are all the evidence I need. Kimberly Cheadle saying that there was a sloped roof and that's something that's, the White House is a sloped roof, you idiot. This is all the evidence I need. Being able to see the shooter wandering around before the event, scoping the place out, that's all the evidence I need. Apparently the shooter flew a drone over the event. That's all the evidence I need. Slopey, this is not too. Kimberly Cheadle said it's a sloped roof, so that'd be dangerous. Look at these guys. These were the snipers who were there that day. Who gave the stand down order? Who put this woman who's 2 feet shorter than Donald Trump on a security detail? Why were just random people having a barbecue able to see the shooter before the Secret Service did? Kimberly Cheadle being ran down and chased down by a bunch of senators. Okay, stop with the antics. Pick up the Mayorkas impeachment. Secret Service identified the shooter an hours before he took shots at President Trump. Yeah, Secret Service protection. There it is. Apparently, the shooter's parents also called the police to try and find him. Wow, amazing. And then the Secret Service goes and throws local law enforcement under the bus. These bastards. All while staffing President Trump, according to whistleblowers, with the ladies. Ladies ladies who clearly simply do paperwork for a living. Yeah. This is and then this proving that they've lied once again after Donald Trump requested Secret Service. The entire agency leadership needs to resign in disgrace. The entire Department of Homeland Security and her boss, Kimberly Cheadle's boss, who's Secretary Mayorkas, he needs to be impeached and probably criminally charged at this point. That, ladies and gentlemen, is something that must happen. All that you need to prove malice in a situation like this is gross incompetence or negligence. I use the example often that if you leave a dog in a hot car and something bad happens to that dog, then you are going to go to jail. There's charges against you. You'll go to prison depending on the state, and you should. Even if it's an accident or something, whatever, there should be no excuse. It's inexcusable. But either way, you're going to get charged because your negligence led to harm. And this is the case that needs to be made criminally against these people. Truly, truly evil. And now the Washington Post are reporting on their paymasters. This is what's the most incredible about all of this, is that they're actually going out and reporting against the Secret Service. They're reporting against the deep state. An amazing moment in American history, one that I'm still processing.